Hey guys, my name is Shazone, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. This video is probably going to be lengthy because I got a lot to talk about. I want to do kind of a very limited, edited video. Pretty much just like one-on-one kind of in a way, although it's one on however many people watch this video. Um, I want to I want you guys to know a little bit about me. I know there's a lot of people I am subscribed to that I know nothing about. And it'd be nice if they made like a short video just saying this is who I am, this is why I'm doing what I do, and so on and so forth. So if you're not interested in watching this video or getting to know me at all, then you can click away. It's okay. I don't know. I'm making this video. I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. I just got life to talk about. I figured I would actually like sit you guys down. Yeah, you're already sitting down. Kind of talk a little bit about how I set up, and I am gonna apologize. This video is gonna be really, really dark. I'm sorry. I decided to film at night, and my room at night is very dark. So I do apologize. I hope you can cross that bridge. So I don't know. I guess I'll tell you a little bit about me first of all. First of all, my real name is Shayna. I don't know if any of you know that. It's spelled like Shaina. And I call myself Shazone for a reason. And only one person had asked me why my username is Shazone. And Shazone is actually, well, technically Miss Shazone, but my nickname that I go by is Shazone, and the reason why is because that name is actually made out of 3 of my nicknames. Shay being short for Shayna, Zoe being short for Zoe because an old friend of mine used to call me Zoe. It was kind of like an inside joke, and it just kind of stuck. So to him, I was Zoe, and I would just respond to Zoe and everything. So that's where Zoe came from. And then Nay came out of Shanae, which my best friends used to call me back in middle school. So I decided to mush the 3 names together, and Shazone came out. It actually sounded pretty damn French when I put it together. I was like, oh, Shazone. But yeah, that's my name. I'm 20 years old. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live. All you need to know is I do live near Boston. What else can I tell you about? How I got into gaming. This is actually a good question because I'm not, okay, this might come off like in a bad way, might come off wrong. I'm not tooting anybody's horn, but I'm just saying it's kind of uncommon to see a girl, I'm just gonna say like me, you can think what you want, to play video games, and especially to record them and put them up on YouTube. I know, like, you know, there's iJustine who does gaming, and I don't really watch like any other girls. I don't even watch iJustine. I just know of her, and I know she does do gaming. But it was actually my oldest brother. I have 3 brothers, and my oldest brother is a lot like me. He's a lot into video games. He's more of a video game person. Ever since I was little, I went on the computer all the time, and the computer just kind of stuck with me. I do have an Xbox. I do have Xbox Live, but very rarely do I go on anymore. I bought it last Christmas, and it's now September, and I probably touched it like 5 times. For a while, we actually didn't have connection, so I didn't have Xbox Live, so I would just play the games that I had, but then it would kind of get old after a while. And then I went out and bought a PS2, and I bought like Kingdom Hearts for it, and a couple other games, like Crash, I forget what else, Twisted Metal Black. Just old games I really wanted to reconnect with, but never finished them. It was always PC games that drew me to it, especially indie games. You guys know all I'm putting out right now is indie games. I explained that all in detail, kind of, in Fez, #1. I think it was Fez, I think. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I don't really know what else to tell you guys about. I bought my first house at 19 years old, and now I'm 20. I actually bought it a year from September 15th, and it's the 19th. 15th was on a Sunday, and today is Thursday. So last Sunday was a year since I bought my house. I bought it by myself. I lived by myself. From September to January, I lived by myself, and then my boyfriend, who's still with me, we were going to become roommates before we started dating, me, him, and if you ever saw my old channel, you knew about Megan. Megan didn't end up working out, but he did. So we just ended up starting the date before he even moved in, so that's just kind of how it worked. But I've known him for, 6 years, 6 going on 7 years. We've been best friends since freshman year, so it wasn't just like a random person that I just started dating, moved in with me. But yeah, so that's how it goes. I have 3 cats. You might notice I named some of my characters for my Let's Plays after my cats. Like, Felix was actually in Skinny, but that just happened to be the character's name. And then Limbo, I call the main character Leo after my other cat. And then there's Ivy, who's a female. So if I ever play a game with a female, she's going to become Ivy. So, yeah, I have 3 cats. I started out with 1 cat that I got from the MSPCA, which was Felix. And then when my boyfriend moved in, he ended up taking his 2 cats, Leo and Ivy, who are brother and sister. Sweetest cats ever, guys. They're not like those lazy bums. I mean, Felix is kind of lazy, but the other 2 are much more playful. They're all kittens. Well, Leo and Ivy are 1, and then Felix is 2. So they're all still young, but they're not like one of those cats. Like, I was never a cat person ever. I'm like diehard dogs. But, I don't know. I wanted to give it a try, and I fell in love with them. So they're not bad. But, yeah, so that's pretty much all about me. If you have any other questions, and I mean like legitimate questions, not stupid questions. No such thing as a stupid question. I've seen some stupid questions. I don't know. All you really need to know about me is I'm a very easy person to get along with. I'm a big goofball. I have the mouth of a fucking sailor. And I play video games or computer games. I guess I'll tell you a little bit about how I record, because I notice a lot of YouTubers that get views, and I'm not saying I get a lot of views. It's like 10 views per video, which is fine. I actually just went up a subscriber today, which I'm actually very happy about. But I'll tell you guys a little bit about what I record. And oh, by the way, this actually might become my new channel trailer. I don't really like the other one anymore. So, but my audio is gonna get a little wonky here because I'm actually recording my audio with this. But okay, sorry guys. This is my microphone. It's a Blue Snowball. I'm probably so loud. I'm sorry. I'll try to talk a little quieter just because it's so close to me. But it's a Blue Snowball. I got it for like, this isn't part of it, by the way. I got it for like $60 at Best Buy. Not very cheap, but cheap for a microphone, but it works wonders. And then my headphones, which I use, Hello Kitty. And I'll tell you why I use headphones, and a little bit about my microphone. My microphone, like I said, was only $60. But the thing is, I record with a laptop. I used to have a desktop. Probably going to show you this. I am going to show you this. I gotta see. There's my laptop. There's a bunch of clothes. There's my laptop. There's actually Laura Croft in the background. This is my computer, but I have a second monitor set up. The second monitor actually came from my old PC, and I'm actually resting my iPod on my monitor. The monitor came from my old PC, which ended up dying on me. But the fan in the laptop is so loud, and I try to adjust my microphone. Like right now, it's kind of where it's supposed to be, but not really. I try to adjust my microphone so you don't hear the fan. But until I get in a computer again, there's really no way to fix that. I mean, I could, but that would mean rearranging my whole room. I do have an idea of how to do it, but it's honestly, to me at least, it's not that noticeable. I don't know about you guys. Nobody has said anything about it yet, so I'm assuming it's fine. But yeah, so the headphones. The reason I use headphones is I use 2 softwares to record, Fraps and OBS. Fraps is about $30. OBS is free. I only use OBS if I'm going to stream on Twitch or if I can't record a game with Fraps. The thing with OBS is, I don't know if they fix this, but as far as I'm concerned, they cannot record full screen games, but Fraps can. And I know Fraps never recorded Botanicula for whatever reason. It just didn't work, so I had to use OBS for that. So if Fraps doesn't work with a game, I'll go to OBS, but that's my last resort. I like Fraps a lot better. So Fraps only records the game sound. And my Blue Snowball that you guys saw records my audio. So if I were to have the game audio coming through the speakers, you guys would kind of get an echo because my Snowball would also be picking up the game sounds, which is already being recorded by one of the softwares. So if I put on the headphones, then the game audio is mute to you guys through the Snowball, but you can still hear my voice, and I can hear the game sounds still through my microphone, which is being picked up by the software. Are you following along, kind of? Yes? Okay, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup. I really don't have anything special. This is being recorded with an iPad mini. Not great quality, not great audio, but hey, it gets the job done. I have one more thing to show you guys about recording. This bad boy is how I keep track of recording. I will show you real quick. This is gonna look like a whole bunch of gibberish to you guys, and it should if you understand this. Props to you. So the first section up here is games that I'm going to play. So this is kind of a spoiler alert, but I went and I researched some indie games, and I researched like all their prices and everything. I don't think any of them are free. But just to give you an example, Thomas Was Alone, Braids, Spelunky, World of Goo, Aquaria, Super Meat Boy. Those are just some of the games that I will be playing who knows when. And then over here, in this little section, this is thumbnail text, and it is video volume. So this section I refer to if I start a new series and I start to make thumbnails. I don't like to make thumbnails for like episode 1 to 10 all at the same time. I just kind of make thumbnails as I go. I make one thumbnail, like one main thumbnail that has all the text. It even says episode. But then every time I record an episode, I just add a number. So I have to keep track of the fonts that I use for that, so it stays the same. And then video volume is, every video game is different when it comes to volume, how it contrasts with my voice. So instead of having to listen every time, I just write the video volume, what that's supposed to be at, and then I can just turn it down automatically, and it's usually all set. Unless like it gets super loud or super low in one point, but usually it's fine. And then over here is finished games. You can't really read that, but it's going to be kind of a surprise, but I'm holding it up because you can't really understand it. But I'm keeping track of all the games I've finished. And when I get to a certain number, a lot, then I'm going to be doing something with that, which isn't going to happen for a long time, so yes. Okay, and then this is probably one of the most important sections, need edit and need upload. As soon as I finished recording an episode, sometimes I'll record like 5 episodes at the same time, and I can't remember all of the episodes I recorded. So every time I'm done recording an episode, I'll write it under need edit. As you can see, there's a lot of already recorded episodes. And then once I edit it, it moves over to this section, which is need uploads, which I'm not going to upload right away. These will probably be up in like a week. There's Fez 2, Limbo 2, 3, and 4, and Botanicula episode 9 up there. So, and then over here, I don't know if you can see, it just says order. It says Botanicula, Fez, and Limbo. That's just to keep track of what order I want the games to go through. And that's obviously going to change when the games start to end on me. And then the last section I don't want you guys to see because it will spoil a surprise for you guys later on. So this is like my go-to. This is how I keep track of everything. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I mean, my desk is like there's a desk here, then there's a desk here, and there's a desk here. So I'm kind of boxed in. But yeah, I don't use super expensive equipment. At the same time, my videos aren't the greatest quality, but hey, they work. So Yeah, super long vlog. I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to reconnect with you guys. I kind of want to do a little Q&A without the Q's, just the A's. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.